Ew.
What's up?
How are you doing?
Good question. I don't know. Probably good. I don't know. I'm having one of those moments where everything feels weird.
What do you mean?
Just not quite right. And how are you?
I'm good.
He's good. He's good. Good is
Yeah.
good. How is Japan?
Yeah, very good, very good. Very nice.
That's very good. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Sorry, so and I made friends with an old man earlier today, and he really wants me to go to a football game. So I'm trying to buy tickets, and the whole thing's in Japanese.
He's trying to learn as much as he can about football in a very short amount of time.
Okay, so my seat is reserved.
He's learned
Now
that
I need to
he's not to call it a goal. It is not a goal.
No, I don't have a discount. Sorry, if I had more time, I would not be doing this on the
It is absolutely
pod,
fine.
but yeah. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, sure, I'll log in with my Twitter. Oh my! Oh, fuck off!
Okay.
No. Sorry. Oh. Oh! Ah! I'm fuck. Ah! Ah!
If you would like to
What's
see this football
happening?
game, you can find out all about it in the Discord. Link in the description below.
What is happening? Okay, that doesn't work. Right. Okay. No. Back. Okay. Continue. Apple. Right. I'll side it with my apple. That'll work. That will work. Yes. Oh. I nearly said my password out loud there. That would not have been good. Fuck off! My name! Alright. I can do this. I can do this quickly. Alright.
This is starting to feel a bit like one of those, like there's like almost sympathy documentaries where it's like they just follow it's like the day of the life of someone who's retarded.
Hey, try
It's just like
navigating.
it's just like the daily struggles of being a fucking foreigner.
Okay. The worst thing is they have an English section of the website, but the entire thing just says coming soon. So I have to use the Japanese one. Oh, I need my Japanese phone number. Thank God I have that. It's literally so many things you can't do without a phone number. Like, I mean, a foreign number just doesn't work. Okay, I need to remember this by heart, but I don't. Okay, here it is. Oh, 80. Oh, fuck off. Oh, 80. 7. Postcode. No. Oh, it's all in fucking kanji. Oh, yeah. Okay, Chibaken. Oh, no, here it is. See, I'm already prepared.
While we wait for him to figure this out, DL's site is having a promotion for Halloween with apparently there is a trick section and a treat section. I do not know what the difference is, but some of the things in the trick section include Monster Black Market, Karen's Prison, Steve's Mysterious Sex Dungeon, The Maze of Titflation 2, Suspended Sex Simulator Volume 2, Captured Royalty Machine Sex. And the treat section has Kaiju Princess, A Sinful Camp, Romantic Pussy Syndrome, and One Room Runaway Girl. If you are interested in any of these titles, link in the description below. I'll be sure to myself.
Progress. Shit, I need to translate this. I cannot read. Oh my god! Where?
I will be posting these in the description below. This is fantastic content.
Wait, am I done?
There is a manga called Femboy 175 Plus. I wonder what the 175 is. Surely not like the hips ratio. Oh no. It's supposed to be a femboy who's really tall. I see. For all you tall femboy lovers out there, this is the one for you.
Okay, I have a login, but
I have a login to DL's site as well. So you've heard of Elden Ring, you've heard of Azur Lane, and get ready for Azur Ring, Saint of the Slave. There's a game on this list I actually own that I actually find quite enjoyable. It's Arrow Trap Sweeper. It's like Minesweeper.
Arrow Trap Sweeper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember you talking about this. Yeah.
It's a great game. It's got a lot going on. A novice sorceress captured by goblins and forced to become their nursery. The role-playing game, The Depraved Vampire Slut, English version. Similar to the one mentioned before that one. Half-elf becomes a goblin impregnation vessel. There's some other really long...
Right.
Are you done?
Yeah, more like I think I might just be giving up for now.
Okay, so sure, I should not tell people about Connect, a Girl Embraced by the Tentacle Part 2.
Well, I mean, everyone needs to hear about that. Let's be fair.
Dude, it's Depravia. I remember this one.
But okay, yeah, I'm very sorry for taking up so much time.
It is fine. If it weren't for that, I would not have checked my emails, and I would not have had as much fun as I've had just now. And I wouldn't have known that Depravia is translated now. So I know what I'm doing after this podcast. So how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
He's good. He's
like,
met old men and he's going to football games.
hopefully, if I can figure this out. Yeah, like, man, shit's just been happening.
Yes, you've been very busy, constantly out and about.
Yeah, truly.
Would you like to tell us about some of the things you've done?
Okay. So I went to an American football game with my tutor.
Were there any Americans there, or?
No, I was like the only white guy. Literally the only one. I expected that there would be a few, but no. No.
Conveniently, all the white people that go to Japan typically don't have an interest in sports. Except for like all of the fucking like army guys stationed there.
True. I mean, it was like a university game, and like it was like a Tokyo. It's like a Tokyo area league. So, yeah, it's pretty niche. There was like an American as a coach. I saw one of I think it was like the offensive coordinator was a white guy, but.
Except he was like red in the face because he's the coach, and the coach screams all the time.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, that was quite a bit of fun. Turns out, like, when you don't watch it on TV and it has all those like American adverts constantly, it turns out it's actually quite fast.
You telling me that sport isn't actually 70% about Bud Light?
I know, right? I know. Who could have thought that? Like, yeah. So that's, seriously, that was quite a fun experience, and that was where, yeah, I met in my hunt for a smoking area. I met. Oh no, I was in the line for a hot dog at half time, and this old man just comes up to me and starts going, Liverpool, and I'm like. Yeah, he grew in Newcastle. Enemy. and we're just talking.
And then he starts miming like big fat like Mike Ashley man.
But yeah, then I'm at the smoking area near the. Oh, so basically, it was like this big stadium and then a couple of smaller stadiums. I'll post a picture. I might show it on podcast, so you can maybe see what I mean. Okay, this is a good illustration. So you have the actual field we're on, and you can see the big stadium in the background, right?
All right, so we've got a field. Yes, and we've got the what? No, because these aren't. I can't be bothered. It's yes, the crowd. There is a crowd, and there is the football.
Yeah. But just for the listeners, basically on where I am, it's basically just like bleachers, like a high school bleachers on each side. But behind it is a massive stadium, and so that's the FC Tokyo football stadium, and there's a couple of fields around it. So we're in one of the subfields, basically. And so in looking for a smoking area, there was one underneath the stadium. And I bump into the man again, and yeah, we're just talking. And he's very friendly. But like, yeah. we're talking and I like football and whatever, and he's just like, oh, there's a game on the 5th, like, of November. You should come. I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll check it out. So yeah, I intend to go. It's not like I'm going to be like sitting with them or anything, but like, yeah, screw it. I want to see football here.
Man, you've got to run into him again.
Yeah,
so we've got to keep this going.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I may as well just say this now because I get it out of the way. I have met a girl as well.
Is it the girl in this photo, the one with the nice looking legs behind like all the football players?
No.
Like you see you see the 50 sign there.
Yeah.
Took me a while to double check because it's like between like the leggings and the shorts look fucking a bit weird. But no, I'm impressed.
But yeah, I've met a girl. So
she actually
mainly yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Trust me.
Tell me, what nationality is she?
She's from somewhere in Southeast Asia. Yeah. I can't remember the country. It's very obscure.
Bloody Cambodians.
I don't think it has any reputation at all.
Oh, Laos.
Yeah. Something like that.
The country that no one can actually point to on a map. Except Manlet.
But yeah, no, she is Thai. But she's like Thai American. So, yeah. But, yeah, hold on. Since it's just a podcast, I can post a picture or two.
He's gonna post a picture.
Actually, there's one with better lighting.
Look at this dude wearing a mask and shit.
You have to. Sorry.
How dare you?
But yeah.
You know the rules. No one's allowed to be happy unless I'm happy.
You're not happy?
No, I'm happy as I don't know.
But yeah, so I'll be honest. I have not slept in my own bed for the past 4 nights.
Well, that's not to say he's been sleeping somewhere else. He literally just has not slept. Those fucking 50ml Combini energy drinks, man. They put something in them.
But yeah, I don't know. This I don't know. Like the first date, like we went out, and I mean, so I'll be honest. We met online, on one of these apps, but like you can see like how far someone is away from you. And she was like really close. She was like 2 kilometers away. So I was like, huh. And I'm like, oh, I'm a university student at Chiba University. And she's like, oh yeah, same. I'm like, huh. Like, oh, where do you live? Like, I live in Inage. She's like, same. I also live in Inage. Do you live in the dorm? It's like, yeah, you do. I was like, yeah. So. Even though we met online, yeah, we literally live like 70 meters away from each other. So it was like, I thought, I'll try and be smooth. Like, well,
it's one of those moments where like you're having this like casual texting conversation, and then you just hear like a door open down the hallway.
Exactly. Yeah, you call and you can hear the voice through the wall, like, huh. No, but yeah.
I do that all the time at work because my my supervisors have gotten into the habit of like whenever they need something, they just ring me, and
Well,
a lot of the times I'll just be like 20 feet away from the office, like around a corner. And then I'll just like answer the phone, start like listening casually, and just stare at them through a window.
Giga Chad move. But yeah.
Comment
so I
on
was
what
like,
they're
well,
eating.
I was like, hey, if you want to hang out, feel free to message me. And she's like, oh, I'm hungry now. So we went out, and man, I fucking killed it. Like, everything was landing. Everything. Like, I wasn't fronting. I wasn't, like, pretending to be anyone I wasn't. I was just being me. And everything I said just fucking landed. It was like, yeah. I said it, like, so I was taking a piss, and I checked Discord, and I was like, man, I'm fucking killing it. Like, call me Gigatron, I'm killing it. And then, yeah, like, it just went amazing. I've never had, like, an sort of an immediate thing like that before. That was like, I don't know, something. I'm not going to speak too soon because it's not been too long, of course, and stuff like that. But it's going really well, and there's something I feel. It's not like a casual thing, There is something genuine,
This is
and
it's been what 4 years in the making now, of just constant moving your way through Asia. You never considered Thailand. It's always Koreans and Chinese and Japanese and fucking Indochina, man. Don't sleep on it.
Fucking yeah, Sleepy. I was talking to Sleepy, and Sleepy said, like, he was like, oh, I just want to say, like, man moves to Japan, starts dating a Southeast Asian. Giga Chad move. But yeah, like, and we've been hanging out every day since then. So, going out, doing things. It's just, call me smitten, but I don't know. I just like spending time with her. Yeah, I think so. It's very early. Of course, it's very, very early. So,
Oh, it's like 1 in the afternoon. What are you talking about?
Shut up. But yeah, that's been an unexpected, very good thing that's been happening.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you.
So what about the actual reason for going to Japan?
Want to study?
Yeah.
She's studying. Oh. Yeah, I got a ton of homework to do. Ton of work. It's hard. It is. I don't have any confidence speaking. Like, I feel like if I can't get something perfect, I don't want to speak. And of course, that's a really bad attitude to have. You have to try.
That is exactly the attitude to have. That is the Japanese attitude.
No, but I can't improve if I don't use it. But I'm very scared of using it.
Yeah, so this is the whole part of the plan. You go to Japan to study Japanese, you freeze up, and then you like just become a hikikomori.
Is that the plan?
Just like, yeah, fucking get like fed up with society. Pull a Ted Kaczynski with 0 life skills.
Yeah. Or just relying on fucking Inner Woods threads on K. Like, how do I get off the grid?
Be the scourge of nature and just start fucking forest fires in every national park. Accidentally, of course.
Oh yeah. In Minecraft, of course, yeah.
I don't think you can. I've never set a good forest fire in Minecraft. Because by their very nature, just like trees don't grow close together enough for my liking.
Yeah,
Like a forest fire is literally just a tree in the woods.
fucking Moses type beat. Uh, but yeah, shit. I'm going to be going to Tokyo later today. Uh, let's see if I can pick up some stuff for tofu. Yeah, I bought some figures. I found some Monogatari figures.
You did?
Yeah,
I'm,
got some Genshin
I'll be honest,
shit.
I'm curious about this tofu. What's the plan?
No, like tofu soup on here.
Yeah, that. What? Oh!
Yeah, I'm not going to Tokyo to get some tofu.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna like get some tofu, do some cooking or some shit.
Oh, I
Now I'm disappointed.
I have done a little bit of cooking, but like I my cook is weird. It's like an induction thing. I've never had anything like that, so
I
I
don't
had
know.
to borrow.
I grew up with an fucking induction like stovetop. It's
Yeah, well, I oh yeah,
it's I mean it's not bad. Just the important thing to always remember is like when you're done cooking, take the fucking thing off the element because it's gonna keep going like
yeah,
a long
yeah.
after you're done. Which is
I
actually
had to.
one of the things I'm sorry I'm gonna talk about
No,
cooking
sorry.
now. It's one of the things I actually had to like unlearn when I moved here and had a gas stovetop
Mm,
because I got in the habit of like coasting to the finish line with cooking. Like I'll put it like everything in and then I just turn the heating off and like leave it there for like 5 minutes
yeah.
and like do it that way. Which I did that and then my food was just uncooked. Yeah, it's terrible. But yeah,
um,
so you've done a bit of cooking.
yeah, yeah. Just some meat, pork. I had to borrow. Yeah, the right pan from a friend. It was okay, but yeah, I need to actually cook more. The food here is so good. Oh, you just go to the combi, get stuff. Or one of the many very cheap restaurants. Oh, speaking of which, I haven't had breakfast yet, so maybe I shouldn't talk so much about food. I'm quite hungry.
That sounds like more of a
Um,
reason to talk about food. But so they're really. It seems weird saying, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go into Tokyo," when you look at a map and like there's essentially nothing separating the two.
yeah, just time, really.
Yeah, but I mean,
Um,
time separates Tokyo from Tokyo. It barely
true,
counts.
very true. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit longer than like going across Tokyo. It's like 35 minutes um, to get to Tokyo Station. Though, if you want to get anywhere, you know, Tokyo is so big. If you want to go to any one of the districts, then so to get to Shibuya or Shinjuku, it's like an hour plus. Um, Akiba is really close. That's the thing. Akiba's it being very close to Tokyo Station means it's a lot easier for me to get to because it's just technically there is a direct train, but it's a local train, so it takes like 50 minutes, but that goes directly to Akihabara. Whereas if I just take the train to Tokyo Station and then change to the Yamanote, that takes 45. Um, or maybe slightly less if I run. But yeah, so Akihabara is pretty easy to get to. Just why I've been there a few times. Um, but yeah, yeah, things are good here for now, at least. So many form. Like, I got like paperwork for like paying my national insurance and hmm,
So
like
it's okay.
I have to do.
You trained for this. You literally went to Scotland to train for this.
What do you mean?
I mean, you had to go to the fucking consulate or embassy or whatever the fuck
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. But like, they at least had plenty of stuff in English. Again, if
That's why it was the practice.
there's I don't know, something that like damages me to my core when I get something and it's all official looking and it's all in Japanese. I don't know. This is I get like an immediate fight or flight response. Like oh fuck, am I being deported? Oh, did they find all the doujinshi under my bed?
I mean, it's very like by the end of this, you will have all of the skills needed to like make a career in Japan by being the guy who just fills out the forms for like YouTubers and influencers so that they can go and just enjoy life.
That's all I am. Just a form filler.
Yep, it's the dream, moving to Japan to become a paper pusher.
Oh yeah, that's what this year is all about, to see if I even like it. And yeah, but I mean, where I'm living, my rent is quite cheap. So I don't know, like actually living here, I don't know.
I mean,
The
rent being
convenience is
cheap in
great.
in a university dorm is, I don't know if that qualifies.
Exactly. Yeah, that's like kind of the problem. Where if I was living in Tokyo, then the cost would be for the dorm is a lot more expensive. So I don't know, you sort of get more. But yeah, here it's yeah, I think a bit too far. Though that being said, I do have to like I haven't had to yet because I've only been here like 4 weeks now. But I do have to deal with the electric company and the water company and all that by myself. So I am going to get some actual bureaucratic experience dealing with TEPCO and shit. Which I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm excited. I'm really fucking not. I don't want to negotiate energy prices. But
Just look at it, like, sit down, look him in the eye, and just say it's just too fucking expensive. Like, Fukushima was over a decade ago. It doesn't take this long to build another nuclear power plant.
Well, is there anything you want to ask? Any questions you have? Because I mean, I could just keep droning on, but I feel it's better to
I
have a
think that sounds like the perfect thing to do. But I'm also biased. And I have... Again, I've been saying this, like, ever since the beginning. Is like, I'm interested to hear about it. I just have no fucking clue, like, what's going on enough to know what to
Oh,
ask.
okay. Actually, no. I have somewhat well big news for me personally. Um, I bought a bike. I've been cycling. My diet has completely changed, and
Now
I'm eating
instead of
less.
steak bakes, he is on fried chicken.
I do eat a bit too much fried chicken, but honestly, the big thing I'm doing is not getting big portions. Like, it turns out if you just stick with Japanese portions, eat twice a day, like you can eat
And,
unhealthy stuff and you're
and
still
smoke a
having
pack and a half.
that too. Anyway, I have lost 10 kilos this month.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That being said, I have of course lost the easiest 10 kilos,
Yes.
and
You
I am
you've lost that weight that like kind of just gets taken out in like a wet shit from your body, like just readjusting?
I mean, it's take. That's the thing. I lost like like 3 or 4 in the first like week, and it's been a bit slower since then. Yeah, but yeah, it's going to get harder and harder. And again, I this is more of an indictment of how heavy I was, that I'm still very heavy. I need to lose at least another 20, I feel, before
I am
can
very
even.
familiar with this phenomenon.
Yeah,
I've been stuck at that, like I still need to lose like the next 20 for like a year now. But to my credit now, I've kept off the like 10, 15 that like went off first. It's
yeah,
just
yeah. That's something, yeah. So I just I know. I'm hopeful. I joined a gym. I cycle a lot.
just think, like you've got 2 more months till Christmas. That's how long
Yeah.
you've got to like not fuck this up. It's also how long you have to like reserve your like KFC bucket. Like
I'm not getting KFC for Christmas. I'm
you
not.
why not?
It's disgusting pagan ritual. I will not do it. I will not participate.
Okay, so why'd you go to the pagan country?
You know, man. Okay, this might sound a bit weird to say,
Um,
but like,
I don't know.
maybe,
Is it even correct to consider like corporate theocracy as paganism?
yeah, I don't know about that. Fair enough. I was more just talking about Shinto and shit, but um, I was on the train. I may have said this last pod. If I did, forgive me. But like, I was on the train, looking, and Japan looks great, but it's not God's country. It's not the rolling green fields of good old England, old Blighty. It's not.
What religions
I
are
don't
these?
know. I it's nice here, but it's all a bit like so many signs. Everything's so tall. Like, I really don't want to say the word soulless. I really don't. I like it here, but I don't know. There's not. Oh, I do somewhat miss the nice fields of England. Yeah,
I know
but
what you
anyway,
mean.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
I missed the fields of New Zealand when I was in England.
yeah, it's probably just a normal thing, but I don't know. It's that being said, I do like the fact that, oh yeah, it can be like at midnight, and I'm like, oh yeah, I will just go for a late night cycle, and I'll just do 4 or 5 miles.
And not get
Um,
fucking shanked.
yeah, like yeah, just being out at night, being out like that is something I to have that sort of freedom. I think is really cool. Um,
Can you get a ham though?
you could what?
Can you get a ham though for Christmas?
Hopefully, I need to. Yeah, my idea is I'm probably going to try and. I don't know how, but hopefully I can try and cook myself something.
Hello,
Maybe go
and welcome
like.
to the Non-American podcast, where we plan Christmas in October instead of giving a shit about Thanksgiving or Halloween.
Oh yeah, fuck Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween.
It's like Halloween, especially the parts where they have trick or treat sales at DL site, where you can pick up transformed into non-human servant of the god of lewdness. Here we go.
But like my bike. My bike's nice, and bikes in the UK are very expensive. Here they're cheap, fucking cheap. I didn't even get like a bottom of the barrel model. I got like a.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Like, what's the clicking noise?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah, I was just fiddling. Sorry.
I know the feeling very, very well.
Yeah, bikes in the UK are like you're looking at £1,000 to get a bike. Here, like I didn't even get the lowest model. I got one with gears. I got one sturdily built, locks, all that stuff. It's like 200. Really cheap.
Fuck, that's actually not bad. Because that was also one of the reasons I moved to my moped was because I've been using the same bike for about what would have been 2019 to about 6 years aroundish, and that's like whenever I was working, you're looking at like 30 kilometers a day, 5 days a week. Yeah. And there's only so much that like a bit of grease is gonna like stop you from burning out the fucking cogs and shit, and it was real fucking bad. And I was looking at like I'll say for a decent model I was looking at around like £1,000 here, which is not much less than a moped.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, if you're spending that much, you can just get a cheap, like, motor.
Yes, and the moped was significantly cheaper in the long run.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've explained it before, but again, one of the reasons that I did balloon and I did manage to lose 15 kilos very easily years later is I could, because I was biking, 20, 30 kilometers a day, I could eat whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
and a big part of that was like, I would have like a pie and a Coke every day after work on my way home. And I suddenly didn't need that with the moped. So, when you think of it like spending $25 on fuel for a bicycle compared to like the $7 I spend every 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
It's great.
It works out. Yeah,
Yes.
I should say mine is just like a commuter bike, so it's no, but yeah, you can get one for like £100, and this is new as well, like new bikes, like if you find getting a second-hand one, it's even cheaper. But yeah, so just cycling. But yeah, the diet is the big one. Like I've pretty much entirely cut caffeine out, cut soda out. Only time I ever have Coke now is if I'm having a drink or two, like an alcoholic drink from a mixer. I don't just drink Coke casually anymore. I used to drink a lot of soft drinks.
He says as I'm just casually drinking my first Coke in like a while.
No, I mean, for me it was really bad, and yeah, just that on 2 meals a day. Yeah, is good for me. But yeah, that's the shit that's been going on with me.
I'm glad to hear that everything seems to be working out great.
Thank you. How have things been with you?
Yes.
What things have been?
Things certainly are. I don't know. It's just been chilling, just Path of Exile. That's literally my day is wake up, go to work, come home, play Path of Exile, and then go to bed.
Mm.
It's it's a fun time. I'd say the only thing that's really like bugging me now is trying to figure the game out for myself. Like, but the game is huge and really fucking complicated. Like, anyone can go like run in, just like hit shit and reach a certain point in the game, but trying to actually like build a character that's competent is mind-bogglingly difficult if you don't know what you're doing. And I
Yeah.
very much don't know what I'm doing, and it bothers me to like just get the answer. Like, there's no shortage of like literally thousands of YouTube videos and guides that will tell you, okay, you just copy this and you win the game. But
Mm.
that's not enough for me. I want to be able to go, I did this and I can't do that right now and it hurts. So that's what I'm
But
doing.
the discovery of the things like yourself is better, I think, than just looking up guides.
I think I'm trying to do somewhere between the two, where
Mm.
it's sort of like looking at the guides to try and figure out, okay, this is how this part works. How can I like stitch that onto something else
Mm.
to make number go up? And that's the kind of like hard part.
I see.
I'm literally looking at it right now. Also, I've started to get into like trading, which is weird to me. I don't think I've ever been in a situation in a video game where I had something that other people wanted.
Is there any sort of like real money market, or is it just in game market?
It's purely in game, and it's okay. There's technically a a real money trading that is absolutely not official, and you should not do it.
Okay,
That
yeah.
exists. If you spend any time in global chat, you will see that there is no shortage of bots sitting there like advertising.
Mm.
But yeah, the game is huge, and I'm wasting a lot of time figuring that out so that I can say that I can. But no, the trading is just, you find a cool piece of equipment and then you just like put it on the marketplace, and then people DM you wanting to buy it, and then they buy it, and it's bizarre. Like, even in RuneScape, I don't think I ever had anything that anyone wanted.
Mm.
At least I'm gonna say like prior to the Grand Exchange, and the Grand Exchange doesn't count. Putting my thing in a thing and money coming out, that's not interesting. If I mean, if you can imagine that the Grand Exchange worked in RuneScape, like, rather than just putting the thing in and then money coming out when it gets sold, you put the thing in, and then it like basically autofills a DM message to you saying that this person wants to buy this thing, and then you like go to each other and then go back to trading goods the good old fashioned way.
Right.
It's a very intimate affair, and I much prefer it for that reason.
Yeah, I've never played any game where, yeah, I got so into it that I was able to get resources to like actually do anything on like auction houses and stuff. I did a bit, but never intense. So I think I get what you mean.
I mean, if there was ever a game for it, it's certainly this one.
Mm.
It's I don't know how to describe it, especially to someone like you who doesn't have really any experience playing Diablo 2 either.
I played Diablo 3. That's it.
Oh, I mean, okay, that's start of enough, but like, if you can imagine like that, but they crank the autism up to 11 and sort of like trim as much fat as they possibly can. Which is
Okay.
kind of why like the economy fascinates me, because Diablo 3 has gold in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's no gold in this game. That's
So what do
just
you use?
orbs. We ponder
Ah,
orbs, but it's a completely different like thing though, because in Diablo, gold's kind it's kind of kept there as this sort of archaic holdover of what people thought the game should be.
mhm.
Like, oh, it's a town. They use like basic currency to like buy and trade goods. And if you've ever played these games for any amount of time, you find that in the late game, gold is meaningless.
Yeah.
It's if you tried like buying high end equipment in the game with gold, like the other person would fucking laugh at you.
Oh, you would. Okay, you've told me about this. You've told me about the system, like the there's like an item or something that people use.
Yeah, it's
Um,
it's just yeah, it's just orbs, and the orbs like have aside from just being considered currency, they have like secondary
yeah,
functions,
yeah,
like
yeah. I
making
remember
this
this.
turning an item into like a certain rarity or changing what things it has. So the currency basically doubles as gambling as well
Mm, mm.
and crafting. It's beautiful. But then just
Sounds complicated.
it is. That's why you spend like $10 on the game, despite it being free to play, to buy a currency tab, so that you have something that like neatly organizes everything. But no, but like everything in the game is sort of like itemized. Um, like after you beat the campaign, the end game is basically what they call maps. So if you can imagine like walking around the world picking up tickets to like in game content,
Mm,
and because the it's an item, the ticket is like an item, you can sell it. So
yeah,
you literally play the game by getting selling off the content you don't want to buy like tickets to the content you want to play so that you can go do that, as well as like
yeah.
farming the content you want on the side as well.
I see.
It's I don't know. It's hard to explain without like being able to show specific examples and have them follow along.
Yeah.
But if you've got like 16 hours of your day spare, I recommend trying it.
I might have to think about that one.
If you ever find yourself in that situation while you're studying something very complicated abroad, yeah, I don't know, but it's because I've played it on and off for years, but it was always one of those like between patch games I would play.
Mm,
Like say a new patch comes out for League of Legends, you play the patch, you have your fun, and you go, okay, I want to go do something else. I'll go play Path of Exile, and then you like 2 weeks later, the next patch for League of Legends comes out, and you just stop playing Path of Exile. That's kind of what it was for like years, and it wasn't until
okay, yeah, I got it.
this like stint where I'm actually just focused on it, and it's, something new came out. I don't care. I'm playing this right now.
Yeah.
Although the league is supposed to finish in like another month, and then we can do it all over again. I'm getting a bit beyond.
Wait, what? Sorry, what league? What league is finishing?
Like I said, the league I mentioned earlier, I'm talking like League of Legends. Leagues here is like every quarter.
Like ranked, like a ranked.
Ranked, and also just a new update.
Right.
Every 3 months they add like a new mechanic, basically new kind of these like in-game content tickets that I'm talking about. An example of one that I wasn't around for, but is one of the in-game ones that I like doing, is like a tower defense version of in-game dungeons.
Ooh.
Yeah, I find it quite fun, so I spend a lot of time doing that. But like that's an example of like that would be the gimmick of the league for 3 months.
Yeah,
and then the league ends. They like rebalance shit from what they learned, and if the mechanic was good, it will become core, is what they say.
Okay.
And then,
okay.
And then,
That
and then
sounds
it
like a really good
sticks.
system.
And then it sticks around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's a couple of mechanics that are in the game now that I was around for in these like on and off couple of years. There's a bunch of ones that I wasn't around for that I'm experiencing now. And there's a bunch that have been that I never got to experience because people, they found out, it's pretty shit. But, yeah, you win some, you lose some. And this has apparently been one of, like, the worst leagues in maybe ever. Everyone is very upset with the game right now. And I'm having a ton of fun. But I think it's just largely because I'm not that far into, I'm not that deep in that the problems that are like around are affecting me that much. Apparently drop rates have been really shit. I think that's like the main consensus I've been able to gather, which only really affects you like when you start doing dumb shit. I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I knew more so I could actually ask some like interesting questions.
I know the feeling. But yeah, I'm kind of excited, I guess, for next league, just to at least from there be able to like try and make something myself.
Well, you want to get on the leaderboards?
Not really on the leaderboards, but I kind of want to, start the league off because, the idea is that typically with these leagues is like everyone has like a league starter character, which is basically something that has like zero investment in it, so that they can like get to the end game, get some like basic material so that they can then go play the character they actually want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to like get something together for that, and yeah, just figure things out for myself.
Well, I hope you can.
I hope so too. But yeah, so that's been my 2 weeks, and you've been like having fun.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff as well that's kind of went on, but I can't really remember it all, So it's a problem.
It was all in Japanese. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah. So. Alright, shall we just call it here?
I guess.
I mean, I can't think of anything else. Oh, we lost the Prime Minister.
Oh yeah,
45
the one
days.
that I like. It was around so little that I didn't really bother. Like,
Putting her name.
yeah, it's Liz Truss. I know that now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just not long enough for like any antics to happen. I guess.
Apparently, it was fairly antic filled. I just didn't know any of it, as I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
not
but she
there.
doesn't have the face of Boris Johnson.
True. True. Uh, all right, I'm gonna have to head off because I have to get ready then. And if that's the case,
All right.
um,
Thanks
yeah, it
for
was
coming,
fun.
everyone.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye.
listening, everyone. Take care. Bye. All right, see ya. Take care.
Bye.